just chill for a minute.
Sit here in silence. Do you ever do that when you finish the can, but like you're still trying to like swing it? You think there might be like a little bit left in there.
That's the weirdest kind of Pepsi I've seen in my life.
It tastes like Pepsi. It's a bit gassy than normal.
Is it?
Like I feel like it's gonna give me burps.
Like that proper Scouse gas, that proper Scouse batchy gas, you know, 10-10 coming out it should.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's sort of like coming like a Skywalker OG sort of.
It's sort of coming like Skywalker OG. I just tried swallowing that then, and like, you know when you weird that you just said that. You swallow a bit of a drink and like you swallow it, but you don't swallow it properly, and like it like hurts your throat when it goes down.
Like that.
And it's like all the way going down. I'm like, it's like heartburn but throat burn.
Mate, get on this right. I had there's a girl in my work. I hope she don't mind me saying. I don't want to say her name.
Say her name.
Nah, she knows who she is, innit? You know she can't burp. And it got to the point where like you know when you're dying to burp and you can feel it there and obviously you'll just burp. She can't get the gas out. It's bangers that, innit? Like it gets to the point where like it hurts her because she can't burp, so she got to have an op, I think.
It's fucking mad that. I can burp whenever, mate.
But on
yeah, like not like naturally, but if you just like suck it up and burp, I can burp whenever.
I can't do it like that. I mean,
it's easy. I don't know how to describe it, but I don't know if you just can do it. But like you can suck it up, like
yeah, I can
and
do
then
it.
just go, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but nah, it's so funny you say that. Then yeah, like that actually makes me laugh when you're saying that. Obviously, no snitching, but like. When drug dealers like advertise the shit online, I'm like the way that they put it, yeah, and the way that they describe the shit, yeah, it's fucking jokes and the stuff that they
The thing is, it's like all good salesmen. I'm not saying drug dealers are good salesmen, but whatever you do, you need to promote it as the best. So no matter if you're, let's say for example, you're marijuana. Even just saying that
you're marijuana.
So you budge, yeah, like no matter what budge you've got. It's 10-10, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, you're not going to get the sales if it's not, you know, proper gassy Skywalker OG. It's a reference that.
Cross with like a Skywalker OG.
It's like a, what's the word?
Trademark.
No, like, that's just you and me that we
an inside joke.
Yeah, like an inside joke, there's like a phrase for it, don't you?
Yeah. I'm not saying that we're affiliated.
Yeah, we don't affiliate with
but fucking,
oh, I hope he watches it, yeah? Whoever that may be.
Whoever you may be.
Whoever you may be.
Yeah, cross with like, what's your dog, you bad boy dog. But,
anyway, right.
Yeah, it makes me laugh though.
How are you doing, mate? How's your week been?
Mate, I am, obviously, for obvious reasons, today I've been on top of the world, mate. I'm a little bit hungover, which for a Wednesday isn't great, but it was worth it for last night, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can imagine it was worth it.
If you don't, obviously you'll know by now, but Man City through to the final of the Champions League, first time in our history, feels mad, but it was just fucking scenes last night, it was just fucking mint. But yeah, that was it. I got pretty drunk. Working today, I woke up this morning like, I was hanging, but yeah, it's what it is. But
yeah, I mean, I'm not bad. Been better, I guess. Been better. Looked like good fun for you City lads last night. Enjoying yourself in the pub. What I will say is, I seen somebody outside the pub with a flare.
Yeah. We don't even know that. That was just a random guy. It wasn't even one of our lot.
Sums up fucking City.
It was just a random kid.
Someone outside the pub.
Didn't even see him in the pub though.
A pub in Bridge. So a guy just rocked up at full time outside the pub.
I didn't even see him.
Set a flare.
I didn't even see him in the pub.
Full face in the pub.
Yeah, must have. He might have been, didn't he?
He thought, you know what, I can use his flare. I've been holding on to it for time and just lay it off. No, mate. As a realist, as a football fan, not a City fan, I can, fair play. City. To be honest, I thought City would have won the Champions League by now anyway. So long time coming, but all I hope is that tonight Real Madrid, Chelsea, one of them does the dance and they can do their job in the final. Because obviously, as a United fan, I do not want City to win the Champions League, but they deserve to be in the final. They are the best team in the world.
It's crazy, isn't it? Like what a sport can do to someone though. Like, in terms, obviously you support. Obviously, some people are like casual football fans. Other people aren't into it, and other people like last night, like it was like when we scored, it was genuinely like an out of body experience, and it. You know, when you're like that madly into it, and it means so much to you, it's so important to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's crazy how like 22 men on the football field kicking a ball into 2 nets can take over so many people. Do you know what I mean?
It's euphoria, bro. Like it actually is. Football is the sport of the world, and it's universal. It's the biggest sport in the world. So it's so simple, yet something so simple can be so effective, and especially in a situation like that, Champions League semi-final, when you've got to win. There's not better, mate. There isn't out much better. So
yeah,
fair play to the Blues.
But yeah, it's sick. But what else has been going on? I mean, I feel like it's been a bit of a quiet week, really. Like in terms of
weather's been shit, hasn't it? It's been pissing it down all this week. I think today is the only nice day that it's not really raining for me, especially. I don't know. You said it was hailing here before, but
maybe like 10 minutes of it was random. It's weird.
Yeah, it's just like last night though. At City, wasn't it? It was hailstorming before the game.
Yeah. Did you see the ref was inspecting the pitch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, weird, mate.
Couldn't clear it all off, could they? Because the kick-off was soon. So
yeah, strange.
yeah, it was weird, but yeah, pretty rubbish week to be fair, mate. Obviously recovered from bank holiday. I'm back in work today actually. I had Tuesday off as well, so literally did nothing.
Did you book it off?
Yeah, I booked Tuesday off. Went for a bit of shopping. Went Cheshire Oaks. Got a few numbers.
Never been there, mate.
Never been Cheshire Oaks?
Never been Cheshire Oaks.
Really?
Never.
Oh shit.
Never.
Yeah, it's good. You just got to go at the right time, I think.
I don't really like shopping like in. I don't like physical. I prefer online shopping rather than physical shopping.
Yeah, so do I, to be fair. But I had nothing to do all day, so it was just something to do.
Was you on your own?
Yeah, it's something once. It was alright though. Like the woman said on the bank holiday Monday, it was like hectic, crazy, which I can imagine anyway because it's bank holiday. But you just got to go at the right time and get the right stuff. Managed to get a couple of bits, but yeah, it's a good little trip, mate. Got loads of stuff there, places to get scrammed and that, loads of shops, and it's outlets in it, so shit's cheaper as well. So yeah, it's good, man. I'd recommend it.
Yeah, retail. Yeah, working in retail like shops is like the worst job ever, I think. Well, I don't know. I prefer doing it to bar work personally, but like the whole customer service, like stuff like retail customer service like that, like I really can't stand it. I don't know how people can do it like as like a proper
full time.
There's people when I used to work at Zara. Yeah, I'm not throwing any shade. Like it's a nice place to work, but like there's people there that when I worked there years ago, and people are still there doing the same thing. Do you know what I mean? It's like I don't know how. I don't know how I can do it. It's like, but the hours aren't even good though. Do you know what I mean? It's not as if it's like standard. You're working like 12/8 on a Saturday. Do you know what I mean? In the middle of town, like like one of the busiest shops in Manchester. Do you know what I mean?
I think working in retail is. No, I know what you mean. Like, it's a bit shit. Like, as a full-time thing, it's probably not something really you aspire to do. Like, work in retail, work at like. Something.
But then again, though, there's a lad who worked there when he was 16, and then now I think he must be like in his 30s, something. He's older now, and he just worked his way up there at Zara, and then he's like, I don't know if he's still there, but he got like an area manager role in like London, and he was running like 5 different stores in London, or like down south or something like that, and he was earning big though.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? I guess sticking by it, you can obviously potentially progress in that role, like obviously work your way up and whatnot. What I will say about working in retail or working in that or hospitality industry is, and obviously so I've done hospitality, is doing bar work. Like doing something in that industry where you face on with the public, you meet people every day, you have different experiences where you see people every day. It's good character building. I think that sets you for when you progress.
No, yeah, 100%. It's a good work experience to have. Like even like there's 100% things that I've taken from working in clothes shops that I still use today.
Yeah.
I conversating with people, speaking to people,
yeah,
and all that, and like even where I work, like you're the same. Like I worked with people of all different nationalities, same as you. That gives you more of. It helps, doesn't it?
It's like a better outlook and almost.
Yeah,
like you see different people, like work with loads of different types of people. Like I say, you work with the public every day. You're conversing with people, so like your social skills and stuff like that. Especially when you're younger as well, when you're like 17, 18, 19, moving up. Like it is good character building. It's good life lessons for when you're moving on in life. You can like say meet people from like I've got friends who are Portuguese and I'm Portuguese now, fluent.
Right.
Nah, not fluent, just lots of offensive words. But like stuff like that, it's good. So I would never Not saying that we are doing anyway, but I wouldn't look back on that as like
Nah.
a bad time, because it is good. I would always encourage any youngster who wants like a first job, just do a bit of retail, do some bar work, and waitressing or something like that. It's good character.
Those early years, like obviously, when you get to 16, when you can start working, like I think it's so important for you to work when you're younger, do you know what I mean, and have a little job like that.
Yeah.
Because like we say, not repeating what we've just said, but it is character building, and there's people that like, again, no shade is being thrown, but it's not. I don't. In my opinion, I don't think it's good to be properly silver spoon fed. Do you know what I mean? Growing up, like it's not good for you. And I think when it comes to like having to get a proper job when you get older, like without working those shit jobs in the past, like you don't realise what working life's actually like. Do you know what I mean? If I imagine not doing a job ever, yeah, and like I going into working a 9 to 5, I think it's the worst thing ever. But then you look back and you think, nah, actually think about it, like I've done some shit work in the past. It's actually pretty decent. Do you know what I mean?
But I'd be the same. Like I might look back, or even at the time when I was working doing bar work, I might be thinking, oh, this is shit and stuff. But now I can look back and say it was good. Like not even just the working side of it, even if the money's shit or not. If you're getting good money and doing stuff like that, yeah, fucking fair play. If you're getting decent money or shit money, kind of like I was, then you just roll with the punches, really, don't you? Like it's not necessarily just doing the job as well. Like there's other things that come from it. Like a lot of people, like you have friends, you can meet people that I'm still mates with from when I worked there, and like some people like meet partners. Like you can meet your missus or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
I swear it's like
it's a common thing, isn't it?
1 in 3 managers start from work.
Yeah.
I swear that's about that.
I wish there was more baddies at my work, but there's not really. No offence to anyone from my work who's watching, but everyone's a lot older than me, and like the best looking bird, she got married to someone who worked there, I think, and then she fucked off. So, and actually, when I first joined my job now in a different role, the best looking bird there, she was so good looking as well, like so fit, and like within like 2 months she got fucking pregnant, didn't she?
By you?
Yeah, I wish. She had to go on maternity, and I was like, you know what I mean? That's like,
yeah. I'm not even going to make any comments about mine because I know everyone from fucking work watches mine. So, on to something else. Mate, I'd say we're talking about working when you're younger, but those crucial years of childhood from fucking, I'd say, 14 through to 18 are crucial.
What, for life? Just like
for life, but like they're the memories, from like these ages. I think they're like the most crucial years of having like. Obviously, we all have mad memories from when we were young, like year 7 days and all that, when we were proper young. But like I'm saying, like growing up, doing stuff for the first time, like those are the things that like you can never like fucking. You can't
redo.
You know what I mean? You can't. Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's crazy. Like all like the little things. Like I know it sounds fucking West, but like when you were younger, did you ever like buy Johnny's and that? And
By Johnny?
Do you not remember, bro, do you not remember, right? Exclusive, this is pretty embarrassing, but we were like 17 at the time. We booked an holiday to Malia, do you remember?
Yeah.
And we were in Malia, right, and we went to the clinic thinking we was going to get loads of sex on this holiday. We thought we was going to get better sex on this holiday, right, all of us buzzing. So we drove to the fucking clinic in Ashton, and then we were in there, you can get Jordan Johnny's for free, do you remember? We all came out with these massive bags of Johnny's,
We all had bags worth of Johnny's, like 50 Johnny's each, We were all like, yes! Like, we're going to clean up in Mali. Oh mate, that was actually so funny.
Honestly, I think it's pretty obvious that we didn't clean up. Not in the slightest.
I didn't clean up anyway.
Not in the slightest.
I mean, not 50 Johnny's worth anyway.
Yeah, definitely not 50. I think we got more use out of them blowing them up and putting on people's heads and shit.
Water balloons and shit.
Water balloons, yeah.
When I was a kid, I never bought Johnny's, mate.
Did you not?
No, never. Do you know what? I've bought Johnny's obviously before when I've had to, and I'm not going into detail, because I'm not a weirdo in it, but.
What?
Just like. It doesn't matter, but I've never like thought, I need to buy Johnny's. Like even as a kid, like I never like.
There's been times where like I've went and linked a girl right once, like late, and I always thought like, have you ever had that like it's obviously how would you say that sound like a prick? But like, you know when like you've seen like you're with a girl or whatever, and then like you come down to it and she's like, oh, you got a condom? And you're like, oh no I don't. Do you? No I don't either. Well we did, and it's like no, we can't fucking do it. So it's like once I went linking this girl, and I thought, you know what, I don't have any Johnnies on me yet. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go buy some now just in case she's not having it. So I went in fucking Tesco, some random Tesco, and bought a packet of Johnnies and took them round. But like stuff like that, I've only ever done that once, and it was like the most awkward experience ever. But I don't know why it is awkward though.
Nah, it is awkward. Like,
I know it is, but why should it be awkward?
I know. I mean, it's just because people know that you're buying them for sex, innit? And like, if you imagine you go to like the till and like scan it and like they just look at you, I'd just be like with my head down, like trying not to make eye contact. When I was younger, like in my teens, like 17, 18. I did used to keep a Johnny in my wallet.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean? I think that might be a G thing, innit? Like obviously, if you're gonna get lucky, I kept a Johnny in my wallet, but like I don't think I used it. I don't think anyone wanted it, but nah, that's all I can think of. Like I just think I was a little bad man. Like I've got Johnny here just in case I get lucky on the night. Oh,
yeah.
Nah, I mean, buying Johnnies is even if I bought Johnnies now, I'd still be like. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want people
That's
knowing.
the thing, like, the funny thing is, it shows how much fucking action I get these days, but I've had the same bag of Johnnies in my fucking bedside cabinet for like 5 years.
Not from Malia?
Yeah, I've genuinely had the same, you know where I got them from? My mate, I don't want to say you here. Do you want these Johnnies? And I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll have them Johnnies, just give me a bag. I've got a mate, they're still in my my bedside.
Someone asked me for a Johnny the other day. Someone messaged me saying, have you got any
I'll
Johnny?
give you Johnnies. I swear you give me a lot of Johnnies once.
Yeah, that person asked me.
That's who it is then. Oh shit, sorry. I have given you Johnny.
We'll sort out some
I'm the Johnny plug, mate.
The Johnny plug.
But Johnny's get at me now, I don't want any more Johnnies, so no one asked. I had to turn our kid down who asked for Johnnies the other day.
But yeah, that's the thing, like I've had the same fucking stash of Johnnies for honestly for donkeys now.
Yeah.
It's mad, but
I never wear a hoodie now, mate. I just wear back in.
That's dangerous, bro.
I actually, can I say this? When I was ill, like really not well, a while ago, and I thought I had a water infection because I've had a water infection before, yeah. And I never ever ring clinic. I never go hospital or anything because that's just how I've been brought up. Like, so if something up me, I just fucking get on with it.
When I think I'm ill, yeah, I instantly think I'm dying.
I don't.
I'm a hypochondriac, bad.
But I rang up because I needed. I rang up. I went to the clinic and I had to give a piss test in. And the woman on the phone to me was like, "Oh, have you ever? What's it called? Have you ever had?" What test is it? Well, she said, have you ever had chlamydia? And I was like, nah. She went, have you ever been tested? I was like, nah. And she was like, oh my god.
Did you not do a test at college?
I don't think so, man.
We all did tests at college, didn't we?
I might swear that one day, innit?
And got given a Johnny in the first year.
I remember getting
oh
a
no,
Johnny.
sorry, my bad, it was uni.
I remember getting a Johnny in college.
I got a test for like the first week of uni and got given a load of Johnnies.
This woman said to me, she was like, oh my god, you've never been tested for chlamydia? And I was like, nah. She was like, oh my god. She was like, I think you really, really need to get in. And I was like, okay. I was like, I've definitely not got chlamydia. Like, I don't know the symptoms for chlamydia, but I was like, I've not got.
It's like you're pissing razor blades.
Yeah, I didn't have that. So I was like, no, I don't have that, 100%. She was like, on the phone, she's going, she's like, oh no. She's like, oh my god. And I'm like, fucking hell, chill out, you weirdo. Turns out I didn't have chlamydia, I never had it, yeah. Boom. But,
you know what? Yeah,
mad.
Like, there's a story that my big brother told me. Right, I pick up our kid for this one. Basically, when he was like 18, he went on a lad's holiday, right?
Oh,
and
where'd he go?
I think he went to Zante. Nah, he went Bulgaria.
Oh, Messi won in Bulgaria.
Yeah, our kid. Yeah, Martin, if you're watching this, yeah, I don't know if you are or not.
You're watching, Martin. Comment where you went.
I think it was. I swear you went Bulgaria, mate. Anyway, correct me if I'm wrong. Just text me in it. But
DM me in it.
His DM was in it. But anyway, his mate got lucky, right, one night. Long story short, his mate got lucky and caught the nastiest STI going. Like, it was horrible, yeah. And I think it was along the lines of like, he didn't want to pay dough to go to the hospital over there because he didn't have insurance to get himself sorted. So he wanted to firm it until he got back to the UK. But they were there for time, I think. They were there for like 10 or 14 days, something like that. And he got it early on. So we had to film like having a scabby knob for time. And you know what he did, yeah? Like 3 times a day, he dipped the end of his willy in a shot his bell end. Crude.
And what?
He dipped the end of his knob in a shot of tequila 3 times a day to sterilise it.
Did it work?
Fuck knows. I just think it kept it like sterilised. Do you know what I mean?
But it was bladdered.
Crazy, that innit?
Tequila?
I swear tequila or vodka or something, but like it just
Come on, man.
just like that. I remember my brother's
sorry.
mate.
Definitely
Definitely wasn't Martin.
Definitely. Fair play. Well, one of the tricks of the trade, then, I guess.
Yeah, so
I'll remember that if you're
ever in Bulgaria.
In Bulgaria, pissing razor blades after shagging a minger.
But
she could have been good looking.
She could have been. In Bulgaria, I doubt it though.
Probably weren't if she's.
But
syphilis out right.
But that's that. But what I was saying is, yeah, those like times of when you were younger, like Johnny's aside, like even things like the rush of getting served. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The rush of going like someone
fake ID.
Someone going in shop. Yeah. Someone going in shop.
Remember that in Bridge? When me and you walked through Bridge the other day with them girls stood at the corner.
No,
that girl was like, "Oh, shall I get them go shopping?"
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't even bother.
So a girl, we were in Pugbury Bridge and we were walking through with these girls, like they looked young as well, didn't they? They looked about. I mean, obviously it's easy saying it when we're our age, but they looked about 15, if that. And she went out car, she's like to her mate, "Oh man, should we get these boys to go and shopping?" And Ben went, "Do not ask me."
I go in shop for me. Sometimes.
What, for a 15-year-old?
Well,
to be fair, yeah.
When I had my old job, yeah, I used to work in the middle of town. I used to get the train to Piccadilly, right, and obviously at my old house, we used to walk up to Flowery Field. So when I used to walk up, right, there used to be kids who were going
in the shop.
high tech.
Yeah.
You went the high school down the road from the train station that I used to go to, and they just stood outside and go, "Oh, can you go and shop for us?" Blah blah blah. And obviously, if I had time, I'd do it. Do you know what I mean? And these times I used to smoke, so like, yeah, give me a couple of fags out of that, and I'd go in for you. But like doing that, and do you remember like having to borrow IDs off people and all that, and like the rush of getting served and the rush of like, did you ever used to have the bottle and try and go in and get served? Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I have done that before when I've tried that. To be fair, I've always been. The only time I've been denied is when I've been over age.
Yeah, me too.
I tried to buy cigs like the other day on King Street, and bear in mind, like I'm not the oldest looking guy, but I've got a beard.
You definitely look old enough to buy fags, bro.
I look older than 18, and this woman was like got any ID? And I was going to pick my car up actually. I didn't have my ID on me. I was like, honestly, don't have any ID, but I'm 23 years old. She's like, we can't do it. On that topic as well, you know what annoys me?
I get pissed off when I get ID with me.
Bro, if you go Morrison's in Ducky, there's a small Asian woman who's on the self-checkout thing, yeah?
Don't snitch.
Every single time, bro, every single time, she asks me for ID. I see her every day. She's a lovely, lovely woman. Hi, love you, alright? Yeah.
It's Finger 25, isn't it? To be fair, yeah?
Yeah, it's check 25, yeah, but she sees me like every other day. Every other day, right, she sees me, and I'm like, yeah, it's me again. Pull my mask down. She's like, oh, you got an ID? I'm like, honestly, love, not gonna lie, right, I see you every day. Stop IDing me. Bro, she ID'd my brother, who's 31. Right?
I'm not being funny yet, but he looks old.
My brother's looked a lot older than
No
me.
disrespect, Jack.
No.
You look old, mate.
31, and she wouldn't serve me, right? She says, yeah, I said, because I have an ID in my car, because I'm with my brother, so I assume I'm not going to need ID anyway, and I go in all the time. And she goes to her brother, oh, I need ID, and he goes, I'm 31, love. And he's like, no, I need ID. She's like, get me some form of ID. I was like, what ID have I got on me? I was buying a crate of beers or something. I was like, what have I got on me? She's like, just get something up. So I got my Twitter up. It says born in 1993. Showing her, she went, oh yeah, that'll do. And fucking did it. You know what I mean? I'm not snitching on you, love, but I'm 23.
I mean, I doubt she's watching, let's be honest.
Our kid's 31.
But now it pisses, when I get ID'd, yeah, genuinely, I know they're following the rules, yeah, by, obviously it is challenge 25, I do understand that.
Yeah,
but
I do get that, yeah.
But because I get ID'd so rarely now, it genuinely pisses me off when I do get ID'd. Like, I'll go Asda in Ida or whatever, I never get ID'd in Asda or anything like that, like, go pub, I very rarely even take my ID with me. I just pay with Apple Pay on my phone. I very rarely take my ID with me.
See, I always take my wallet out, so I've always got my ID on me.
It's been that long since I've been using my ID yet, it's still got my old address on it. I've not even got a new one.
Really?
Yeah.
Sometimes I haven't done it in a while, but because I've always got my wallet on me. To be fair, I haven't done it in ages, but I used to always use my college card and get a free cheeseburger at Mackey's.
Yeah.
You know, a student cheeseburger.
Yeah.
And it says like 2014 to 16 on it or something like that. And they asked me to see it. I remember one bird asked me, she went, "Can I see it?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I got it out, and she went Ashton College, and she was like, "You don't know Ashton College." I was like,
You don't work with it.
do you? I was like, "Just give me a fucking cheeseburger." And she gave it me.
But, I mean, you got to be a bit of a dick to not fucking spud someone a free cheeseburger like that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean.
But yeah, I don't know why, but that's what I say. I know people are doing the job, but just don't ID me. I'm old enough. I went to the last week, first leg at the semi-final. I went to a pub in Denton, and I drove anyway. I was only going to have. Well, to be fair, I didn't even intend on drinking. I didn't even have a drink. I got there, knocked on, and he went, "Have you got your ID, mate?" And I went, "Oh, I actually don't." He went, "Well, you're not coming in." And I went, "Oh, mate," and I went, "You know what I did?" I went, "Oh yeah, but mate, I've got tattoos." And he went, that's not a form of ID, mate. I went, "Look, listen, so I'm not even drinking, I'm driving." He went, "My mates," I said, "My mates are in the back." He went, "Right, come in then." He went, "Well, you're not having a fucking drink then, sign in and fuck off."
No,
I was
well.
like, right, so I had a fucking blackcurrant and soda. But
Blackcurrant soda watching the footy.
yeah, I made up for it last night. But yeah, I don't know why, but that's what I mean. Bad stuff used to happen. Like, do you remember, like even like phones and BBM and school and having no dough and going shop,
Nah, you
robbing stuff from the shop.
Right, we're not going to talk about that. What's it called? You could get by on having hardly any dough though, innit?
Yeah, you could.
Like, you could go out with, like, when you're a proper kid, like, you could go out with a few quid and have like
A tenner lasts you a week, mate.
Oh, yeah,
I used to get a tenner a week for school dinners.
When I was a kid, I used to walk to one of the corner shops, Blue Door shop it was, you know, near Village. Used to walk to there, because I used to do pick and mixes, used to get a pick and mix, absolutely send a big bag of pick and mix in, just walk back.
Yeah, so I used to.
That was me, that.
I got some of the maddest memories, from being younger. That's what I mean. Like, even look like I used to fucking like stuff like. Do you remember like going wandering the streets?
Yeah, just walking about.
Why?
I was just
Why?
doing it.
I know, but why did we do it?
Kids do it now. I see groups of like 30 kids like near Morris or near Bargain Booze.
Oh shit!
All the time.
That reminds me, yeah. And I don't want to say anything. I don't know if you'll want the names being out there about this yet, but I'll tell you off camera who it was. A few of our mates, a few of the people who we know locally, they all went out weekend, walking home, group of kids, fucking easily 18, wanted it,
Yeah.
coming in hot. They wanted it. Fucking blades, the lot.
Yeah.
Swear down round here.
Jeez. Yeah, someone got shade the other day, didn't they, on blocks? That's why.
But I know. But what I'm saying is, how on earth? Like, obviously, I know what you're gonna say easy because everyone carries knives now. But like, mate, when I was 17, 18, like, older people look scary, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't even look twice at someone who was like years older than you. Do you know what I mean?
Times
like,
changed now, bro.
It's crazy.
Kids nowadays
It's crazy.
Kids nowadays are hot kids. They're on it, aren't they? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Imagine having to. But they said the lads said who were involved, the ones that are our age, said that they had to like diffuse the situation. Imagine being 22, 23, 24, having to diffuse a load of fucking kids down because they might fucking stab you. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's actually mad. Like, I don't understand. Like, but they were just getting about, just out looking for trouble.
yeah. The thing is, if I was in that situation, I was walking home, let's say on my own, and like a group of 18-year-old kids started giving me shit, like coming up to give me shit, I'd be like, you what? You know what I mean? I wouldn't fucking just back down or something. Like, I'd give a bit of shit back because, you know, it's just normal, innit? But then, like, you don't know if they've got fucking, some little kid pulls out a big blade or something, I'd be like, yo.
That's the
like,
thing.
Hold on, I'd be like, sit down a minute, mate, let's have a
Yeah.
chat. Do you know what I mean? Well, it's obviously not going to happen, is it? Because they've got a fucking knife on them.
This is the thing.
Kids
Like,
are fucked, man.
what happened? Like, I don't know if you're not from like where we live, yeah, and you're watching, like, very recently, it was in the news, you can probably see the article, yeah, somewhere, like,
Where's put it here?
where's put it here, probably on MEN News or something, I'll send you a link after, yeah.
It was on the Sun.
Oh, the Sun, like, it's
Fuck
here,
the Sun.
it's here, yeah, but basically, like, apparently the people involved were young, and some guy got the top of his head chopped off in
They
the
found
broad daylight.
his scalp and bits of his hair on the pavement. Someone I know, I don't know if my mum told me actually, that someone she knew was walking out the gym, because it's right next to a gym, and they seen bare blood on the floor.
Well, that was my mum.
Oh, was it your mum?
Yeah, my mum goes to the gym where it happened. Like,
Oh yeah, it was your mum, shit.
My mum come out the gym and then she seen like bare like speckles of like blood on the floor,
Yeah.
and she thought, what the fuck's going on here?
Mad,
But
man.
apparently, like, they found this, the top of this guy's head was just in the middle of the road.
Yeah, it was.
But my point is, the kids that did it, they were kids apparently, like they were young. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, and I know, like, you think about it like here, like, and we talk about how reckless it is here, but like, imagine if you go into like fucking like Beswick or something, right, or like, I don't know, like Moss Side or something now where it's bad, or even you flip it on its head even more and you go into like the middle of Peckham or Brixton or something, and it's a completely different ball game. Like, the world is actually crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy, bro. We've spoken about it before, haven't we, like knife crime and shit.
Yeah, it's
like
mental,
that.
mate.
It actually is mad, like society nowadays, and how things have changed. Just like we talk about them from when we was kids. It's fucking crazy, isn't it, bro? Some of these kids. Oh, that actually reminds me. I seen
Kids, when we were younger, no kids were getting stabbed and that. No kids were stabbing.
It weren't stabbings, was it? Nothing like that. I seen in London the other day, it was West London, near a train stop. The police were all there, and they just put a big metal detector like in the middle of the thing. And there was a woman videoing it, like, what you do? You can't put a metal detector there, like it's against the rights and shit like that. And the officer come over and was talking to him. He's like, "Oh, can you stop recording?" She's like, "Well, you can't do this, can't do that." And then he was like, "Well, if they don't want to walk through it, they don't have to." They said they can just walk around it. So then I was thinking, like, imagine if you're a kid with a knife, yeah, and you see that, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I just don't want to walk through it," and just walk around it. What's the point? And the other officer come over and was like, "Well, have you not seen the rise in knife crime and stuff?" And to be fair, it makes sense. Like, if you're that offended that they're going to put a metal detector up, and you might have to get searched to reduce the risk of knife crime, yeah, you're kind of in the problem as well. Like, obviously, if you want to do something about it, obviously there may be better ways to do something about it. I don't really know, but to me, just walking through a metal detector, especially with any young lads or girls or whoever's got knives on them, just to get searched or something like that, it's a small sacrifice to make, and especially in West London where knife crime is like an all-time high. It should be done, man. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. It's actually like it's scary, like how much it is. And I know, like, we've had this conversation briefly, but like there's loads of different factors that come into play where it's like, is it happening more or is it just documented more? Like, what, like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's always going to be violence, and there's always going to be violence. They're never going to eradicate it like 100%. People will always get stabbed. But then again, you think about back in the day, like our mums and dads or whatever, they'll all talk about like in the fucking 70s when they were kids, like people used to leave like the front door like wide open, and like used to be kids like just getting about and just doing random shit like climbing trees, and nothing ever bad happened like that. Do you know what I mean? Whereas like now you walk around the streets and it's whether not even getting stabbed, but like there's so many sickos out there these days. Do you know what I mean? So many more.
Not see the one about that guy in Attersley at weekend who raped that girl.
I think I see something about that. Yeah.
That one was bad as well. He's
well, that's
straight down.
This is exactly what I mean. Like the world's getting so crazy now. Like, I don't know. But then again, like you say, our mums and dads say, "Oh, it was so nice, it was so much nicer when they were kids." And like we just said it 2 minutes ago, like the world it felt so much safer back then from when we were kids.
Definitely.
10 years ago, 8 years ago. Do you know what I mean?
What do you reckon it's going to be like when we've got kids? So let's
Put it
say
this way,
10, 15
I
years.
wouldn't want to raise my kids around here.
I don't want to fucking... I mean, round here, like, again, I say it could be worse, 'cause obviously it could be worse, because it could be centre of Manchester, centre of London, something like that, but, like...
But you need, like, even though this bit, like, here is still pretty nice, it is still a very deprived area in comparison to other places in the Greater Manchester area. Like, this just so happens just to be a nice street, but you step off it and like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's different. And where that happened the other night with the lads, that was fucking, it was there. You know what I mean?
That guy got stabbed around the corner from me.
Exactly. Exactly. So
actually, it's crazy, man. Imagine bringing up kids. I mean, my mum would be, when I was a kid, my mum would still be worried when I was out now. I can imagine what she'd be like now.
Yeah, my mum used to be well worried when I was out when I was a kid and that. But
To be fair, I don't think my mum was that bad because I already had 2 brothers and a sister, so I think they kind of got used to it. But they just knew I was a bit of a renegade. So.
But that's the thing though. It's like for me, like. But then again, you step foot into like when we went fucking Wilmslow, which for people who don't know, Wilmslow's like a mad posh area where all the footballers live. Yeah. Like when we walked around there, yeah, it was so nice, wasn't it? And so like
Clean.
And
shit, like just.
That's why I want to bring my kids up somewhere like that. But then again, it's just for the fucking stiff idiots that you don't want to be associated with anyway. Do you know what I mean?
So start playing fucking football. And
swings and roundabouts. Yeah, do you reckon I'm gonna do really fucking well being a professional baller?
You said it. Footballers live there.
But
or lawyers, doctors.
Yeah, I think we've gone off on a bit of a tangent. Oh, sorry.
Just marry a doctor.
Marry a doctor. Yeah. Now I think. But the thing, yeah, as well, yeah. Think about it now. Like you say that, like marry a doctor. Like I think it's so much easier these days as well to make absolute dough. Think about how many independent brands there are and businesses that people are setting up and using social media and stuff, and their businesses are blowing up. Like even look at the likes of like, I don't know, like Trapstar for example, the first one that comes to my head. That's just 3 guys from the hood that created a clothing brand, started making random t-shirts, and then through the power of social media, Rihanna's wearing the shit.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Like that's just the first one that came to my head. But like, there's so many people that are doing things now where they can make like businesses are so much easier to. Well, I say easy. It's never hard. It's never easy to build a business like that. But
maybe nowadays it's easier to take the leap, isn't it, and take the risk in terms of doing that. So back in the day, it may have been more difficult, but now, like you said, with social media and stuff, like you can have more of a foundation to build on. Like anybody can make a social media account. You know what I mean? People who have links, people who knew people.
Yeah, boys, this one stopped. Card full.
I deleted all the shit off the card. Is that one still running?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep it on in it. It'll keep it on that angle. But is it still running?
That one is, yeah.
Come here. Soon.
Yeah, we're going again.
Nah, right, we're back up, bro. That's it.
Trapstar entrepreneurship.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Is it the right angle?
I've not moved it. Is it the same?
Yeah, it's sweet, that. I'm just going to have to have it.
Have anything you want, bro. But yeah, drink it, bro. But that's what I mean. Like, I forgot what I was talking about now.
Trapstar entrepreneurship, social media.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's
easier nowadays.
Like, the
people you know. I think I was actually speaking.
Yeah.
Oh wait, was I? We could always look back.
But I don't know. But that's what I mean.
Back in the day, anybody that you knew, let's say someone famous that you knew, or even not famous, like it weren't as easy as just contacting them like that. Nowadays, you can message someone, social media, they can share it. There's another 20 people who get on. You know what I mean? So much so. Nowadays, I think it is easier nowadays, but still, a lot more people are doing it, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what I mean. We say it's easy nowadays.
Oh yeah, it's not like we can fucking do it right straight away.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
it takes some brains.
Like there's people. That's what I mean. Like it's weird, isn't it? Like it's all about perspective, I think, because I think, for example, if you take what we're doing, for example, yeah, like the amount of people that have shown us love, like when we go out and whatever,
yeah.
Like even at weekend when we went out and there was people saying like, oh, it's sick what you're doing, like, wish we did it, blah 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 blah. It's like, yeah, if you look at it from that perspective, it's like, yeah, it is cool, and you know what I mean, and we have took the leap as such, but people actually, as much love as they show us, they know us, but they don't realise how many other probably podcasts started in the same week that we started. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like how many, and then do you know what I mean? For every Trapstar, there's still another fucking 10 other different Trapstars.
Trapstar,
do you know what I mean?
There's a Hood Rich.
There's a Hood Rich, and then there's a fucking there's loads of them. There's
a Dope Chef.
Yeah, there's loads.
So you got my Dope Chef family.
Fresh Ego Kid. There's loads, but like that's what I mean. So I think it's more about like perspective, you know. And I think it's like realizing that we say it could be easier to build something, and I think it definitely is with the things that are accessible for people. But
still takes graft, doesn't it, bro? That's the thing.
100%.
It always takes a good mindset and getting behind it and asserting what you want to do. And sometimes, obviously, people have setbacks and whatnot, and it's just persevering with it. Is that right?
Persevering with it.
Yeah. Like as we are now, you know, just grinding away, doing our thing, and fingers crossed good things come from it. But
Yeah.
not me.
I listened to a pod today, yeah, when I was working, and it was basically talking about, it was a podcast about podcasts,
Okay.
right? So, but they were basically talking about like, and I actually resonated with it massively. It's like, we started a pod, and we started off the basis of just having a chat with my mate, and it will always be having a chat with my mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We could get cancelled tomorrow. We could say something completely out of the ordinary, and we could get cancelled. But the premise will still be the same. Of I was always just there having a chat with my mate. Do you know what I mean? And wherever it builds, even if we had 100,000 subscribers, I'd still just be sat here having a chat with my mate. Do you know what I mean? Like the premise of it still stays the exact same. Like the ethos stays the same. Always. Do you know what I mean? And that's where I think that's where the consistency comes from. Do you know what I mean? The fact that I don't know, I'm fucking spiralling out of control here, but do you know what I mean? That's where the consistency comes from, because it's not something that we're forcing. Do you know what I mean? It's something that's come naturally to us, which is probably why Trapstar, again, another example, they've probably done so well, because they've probably not forced any styles or anything whatsoever. They've just gone with what they think looks sick and what they believe in. Do you know what I mean? They believed in their product, been consistent with it, and eventually it's done what it's done. Do you know what I mean?
Don't want to be a dick, yeah. You have to take it for you, I have to tell you what.
Why?
Because the mic's shaking like fuck.
Sorry, but
Sorry, but no, you're 100% absolutely are right. And I get that. First of all, at the end of the day, it's just a chat with your mate, so can't say shit. But just perseverance, man. Grind and do what you want to do.
we need to get some brand deals.
And any brands want to hit us up?
Any brands want to hit us up to 100 people?
What brand deal could we get?
I'd do anything, bro.
Anything.
I'd do anything. I've seen like people have been doing like ones for like Manscaped,
Manscaped, I need to say.
which is like a
grooming
thing. Manscaped, I could do with one of your razors, yeah. But apparently they have like, apparently they have aftershaves for your balls. So apparently, yeah. But
Get me one of them.
what they do is, yeah, they've got like a genital grooming kit, right?
The word genitals.
That's what it was. What else is it? Your knob and balls,
Your bowels.
your bowels, the grooming kit, right? And it's like obviously it's like a razor, like a clipper that you do your beard with, but instead it's for your designed for your balls, dead soft, dead gentle, and apparently it has a torch on it, so you can get right under. You do that, and then you've got like a moisturiser, and then you've got like an aftershave, like a cream or whatever that you rub in.
Nice.
It just makes your bits all.
So it's like
nice, you know what I mean?
like a Gooch pamper kit.
A Gooch pamper kit.
Nice. Hit us up.
Manscaped, if you're watching, yeah, fucking hit us up. We'll sell the shit out of it, mate. We won't even do it for cash. I just want one of the razors.
Mate, it's Gucci's areas.
I saw the adverts and thought, mate, I need one of them. I looked online, yeah, and they are dope. I thought, mate. So if you want two really poor influencing podcast conversationalists to advertise your product,
two mates just having a chat. That's all it is.
on a small scale,
Yeah.
we can call it a ball scale.
DM me in it. Yeah, on a ball scale.
On a ball scale.
I was thinking, yeah, on the topic of like facial hair and stuff, one episode we'll just go against each other for like shit, yeah. And we'll do like forfeits, and one of the forfeits can be the loser has to shave the beard.
I'm not shaving my beard off.
That's one of the forfeits. I ideally don't want to shave my beard off either.
But what do you want to go against each other for?
I don't know, we'll just do some
Yeah,
episode.
but you've not had a beard long.
What do you mean not had a beard long?
No, like you've only like recent months have you grown your beard out.
Months?
You used to be clean shaved, bro.
Clean
You
shaved?
did.
Well, I've never been clean shaved in my life.
Well,
You probably shaved sooner than I shaved.
what do you mean?
You've probably had a clean shave more recently than I've had a clean shave.
Bollocks.
100%.
I've had a beard since I've been like fucking 17. No, that's a lie. I've had a beard since I've
Best
been
not
like...
lose the forfeit, aren't you? Because you'd be shaving that.
Yeah,
right
well,
off.
what we're gonna go against each other for?
Or a race, innit?
A race. Yeah, shall.
Dusted.
Long distance.
Yeah, that's the shit, that mate. Give me 2 weeks. Nah, honestly, yeah, we'll do one episode and it'll be funny, innit? And the loser has to shave the beard off on camera.
I think we should.
And I'll do it.
I think we should do.
You could win, man. You make me shave mine. I felt like a 12-year-old again.
I think we should ask people to send in awkward, weird stories again.
Do you reckon?
I'd be up for that.
I mean, that is funny, innit? But
I don't know.
I reckon people should send in stuff that you and me can do against each other. Like a contest almost, but like we can do in here. Do you know what I mean?
I was going to say something mad weird then, but I'm not going to say it.
Say it, like.
No, I'm not saying. I'm definitely not saying it.
It's just two mates having a chat.
I'm definitely not saying it.
You can't say that and not say it. That annoys me.
I don't know.
People who say shit like that, like,
I'll tell you.
I was going to say it, but I'm not going to say it.
I'll tell you, I'll come off camera because it's too weird for me to say. But yeah, I don't really know what else is going on really. Like, it's been a mad quiet week, hasn't it? Fuck all's gone on.
I heard Pop Smoke's dropping a new album.
What, like is it stuff in the vault, I'm guessing?
Well, obviously, yeah.
Obviously.
There'll be a new album coming out, Pop Smoke.
Who's
Are you Pop Smoke fans?
Has 50 Cent worked in it again?
No idea. Just seen it. Just got DM'd in it.
Does you?
I'm gonna put, that's gonna be my slogan, you know.
DM me in it.
Just DM me in
Put it
it.
on your Instagram bio, your personal one.
I will do.
DM me in it.
DM me in it. Watch me put, when this episode drops, I'm gonna put that in my bio. DM me in it, capital DM. DM me in it. Trademark. Like the Will Allen trademark.
You know what I'm really looking forward to going doing? Going to the cinema.
God.
You're not?
Nah,
how long are we going for?
Cinema's like a dead thing.
How long are we going for?
47 minutes.
Oh, right. But nah, the
Cinema's good, isn't it?
I love the cinema, mate. I think it's fucking mint.
That's what I used to do as a kid. Buy a ticket for one film, watch bare film.
Bare different films.
Stay in
Cinema
there
for
all
like
day.
6 hours. Mad then. Get a Tango Ice Blast.
I think they're overrated, mate. Oh. Nah, only...
Tango Ice Blast are bad.
Nah,
I want it time.
they're nice,
I might
yeah.
get one later.
The Tango Ice Blasts are nice, but I think... Like, even like slushies, like a random slush. Like, do you like a red and blue slush?
Slushies are bad.
Like, they're alright, innit? But I won't like...
Give your head a wobble,
I
lad.
went
Slushies
shop-
are number one.
If I went to shop and was like, oh, bad slush machine. It's not me, that.
To be fair, every time I go in a shop and I see a slush machine, I'm like, oh, bad slushies, but never get one.
You never get one.
No, but they are bad. The only issue with slushies is like when you drink them and like you drink all the juice too quick in it, and then
it's
it's got
just
like
ice at the bottom.
bare ice at the
Yeah.
bottom. That's a dead thing. So you need a proper good slushie. That's why Tango Ice Blasts are a bit more. Tango Ice Blast, they had that green Tango Ice Blast thing as well that I don't even think I've had yet. Triple mix one. Oh, I'm gonna get one me soon.
Go and get one.
I'm gonna get one, yeah, and store it like a bad bee. Tango Ice
One
Blast.
thing that I think I really want to have, I fancy it, a fridge milkshake.
Oh my god, what is it with these dead shouts?
Why is that a dead shot? Like a brownie fridge milkshake? Bad.
You might as well get, what's the other milkshake that's bad? I don't know.
Don't say Yazoo.
No, not Yazoo.
Yazoo is bad.
Yeah, Yazoo's bad, but fridge is better than Yazoo.
Yeah,
I
fridge
think.
is better. There's another type of milkshake. You know, you like milkshakes. Like, remember them Skittles and Mars ones that they do? You used to get like 2 for £2.
Oh, you know what I'm bad addicted to now, yeah?
Dim and Iron Brew.
Yeah, dead as well.
You know what I'm addicted to, yeah, now, yeah? Like crack. Honestly, it's like crack. It's like heroin, yeah? Asda have got this new sushi bar, right? And Asda and
I
I
switched off as soon as you said sushi.
Oh my god.
honestly, yeah, right? I'm a sushi lover, I love sushi, yeah? But I swear to God, Asda have got this, like, a bar where the pizza bit is, in the one in Hyde, next to where Shaz works.
Alright, carry on.
Who
The fuck's Shaz?
Faz's mum.
Alright. Go on.
And I thought you'd get that. And it's like a proper sushi, it's like proper like freshly made sushi, and it is bad. It is if you like sushi, yeah, go to the sushi bar in Asda, right at the back in Hyde. If you don't know where Hyde is, DM me in it.
What are you using fucking slogan for, like?
It's fucking my house.
Would you, here's one for you. So sushi, yeah. I once spoke to a girl who really liked sushi. It was like a favourite thing. And I don't like sushi. Nah, I don't like that. It's not the emotional one. I don't like sushi in it yet. But would you? What food do you not like repulsively not like?
It's not like I don't like.
No, but like it's not. So let's say, for example, yeah, you didn't like Chinese food, right? For example, and you met a bird who loved Chinese food. It's like a favourite thing. Would you? But she didn't love you back yet. But you can work on it.
Oh, to impress her when I get.
Would
a
you
Chinese?
impress her and get a Chinese or take her out for a Chinese meal?
Probably.
Depends how bad they are, really, innit? This bird probably won't worth the sushi, but...
I mean, probably. I mean, my least favourite takeout, I'd probably say, is probably like. What are you laughing at?
No, just funny. Go on.
This is like the most boring conversation ever.
So, what's your favourite takeaway? I call takeaways, mate.
No one's watching now anyway.
Fat cunt. Sushi dead.
Nah, it's bad.
Thai food.
Thai food, it's alright.
Thai food's nice, but you might as well just get a Chinese,
It's
innit?
alright, innit? Right. If there's any fucking birds or what, some cities out for a meal, yeah.
I'll take you for a Thai, innit?
You know why I did that then, yeah? Because a certain gal loves it when he winks at the camera. Weekend. You know who I was watching, yeah? There's a certain gal went a weekend. Oh, I love it when Will winks at the camera.
No one's watching that anyway, so it doesn't matter. Give your applause. Nah, I wink at the camera for myself, I don't wink. I watch back and be like, Jesus, can you wink? Oh dear. Fuck me. I think we should fucking call it.
Yeah, I think we should have wrapped it up about fucking 3 hours ago, bro.
We started talking about takeaways and shit.
Takeaways. But nah.
As always, mate, been eventful, been good shit.
Yeah.
Good shit.
But I think yeah, what I've realised is though, before we do wrap it up, with this podcast game, yeah, the podcast that I love the most, I love not only because what they talk about, but because of the people that are talking about it. Do you know what I mean? I like the personalities of the people that I watch, which makes me enjoy what they talk about. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see that.
So I think we just need to roll on that basis where some people might think we're knobheads, but other people might just like listen to us talk about shit.
I can imagine a lot of people do think we're probably knobheads, but I can imagine, well, I can't imagine, but I hope people think, like, we just talk good shit and, like, sometimes we're pretty funny. Like,
Well, I am. But
funny looking.
I've got my slippers on today.
I got jeans on.
Well, yeah, I appreciate everyone watching. If you've watched it and shown any slice of love ever,
Leave a fucking thumbs up, man.
I respect you. And next time.
Next time, Jack's gonna have to shave his beard off because he's gonna lose.
Next time we're gonna have a bad boy guest. We don't know who yet, but we're gonna have a bad boy guest. So
Got someone lined up in it.
stay tuned. See ya
Safety.
on the flip side, motherfucker.